What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you a review of the Nike Book 1 in this Forrest Gump or Cortez colorway. So this is a recently released version of the Nike Book 1, the signature sneaker for NBA star Devin Booker. And I've reviewed many colorways of this shoe on my channel in the past, but this is the latest one that really caught my eye. And just like the past videos, this video is strictly from a casual user's perspective, so if you're in the market for a performance basketball shoe and you're looking for an in-depth performance review, unfortunately, this is not going to be the video for you, but I'm sure there's tons of channels on YouTube that'll have you covered. So these released a few weeks ago and they dropped for $140 US or $180 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is white, varsity red, and varsity blue. And the colorway for this shoe draws inspiration from one of the most iconic Nike sneakers of all time, the Nike Cortez, and it was also famously featured in the film Forrest Gump starring Tom Hanks. So I've always admired the design of the Nike Cortez, but in terms of on-foot feel, my feet have never been a big fan of the model. It's just very outdated and I've always felt that they're uncomfortable. So when I saw that they were adopting that iconic white, blue, and red colorway on the Nike Book 1, I was really excited to grab a pair of these for casual use. So jumping into the details of the shoe itself, so you'll see how the majority of the upper, this is crafted out of a slightly tumbled white colored leather, and this is a genuine leather for the most part. So you can see on the toe box, you can see those natural leather grains, and we have these two rows of perforations in the center. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have another layer of genuine white leather, and you can see just like any other Nike Book 1, it has a very sleek and tapered toe box. Covering the eyelets, giving it this 70s inspired flavor, we have this serrated layer of leather, we have this embroidered swoosh right towards the laces, and this serrated styled leather covers all the eyelets, but the very top eyelet is covered in the circular plastic TPU layer. Underneath this on the mid panel, we have white colored nylon instead of leather, and then stitched on top of this, we have what feels like a synthetic red colored leather and has this thick style embroidery on the edges. Above this on the collar, we have more of that very soft tumbled white leather, and then covering the bottom of the heel, we have more leather, and there's an internal heel cup beneath this which you can't see. This gives you structure and support around the back end of the sneaker. And then on the top of the heel, instead of the pull tab that's normally found on most versions of the Book 1, this is replaced with this red colored leather, and we have Nike branding in white, again paying homage to the Nike Cortez. As far as the laces go, this pair only comes with one lace option, and it's just your normal flat style white colored lace. Beneath this, we have this padded tongue. This is covered in this white colored nylon on the top. We have a head of genuine leather in the middle, which helps to hold the laces in place. And then on the top, we have this woven tag with Nike branding in red on the right foot and Book branding on the left foot. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is covered in this silky smooth white colored liner, and the collar of the shoe is extremely padded and has a very dense memory foam-like feel. For the insoles, these come with your standard foam-lined insole. It's finished in this red colored fabric on top, and then stamped on the heel we have the Nike swoosh on the right foot, and then we have this barcode design on the left foot, 001, which is Devin Booker's jersey number, 616, the area code from where he was born, 228, the area code for his high school, and 602, the area code of Phoenix. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this Cushlon foam midsole, and encased within the shoe, there's a Nike zoom unit underneath the heel. However, this Cushlon is encased or covered in a TPU layer on the lateral side, so this gives you more structure and support along the outer edges of the shoe, which makes sense from an actual performance standpoint. And something fun that they did is that they actually painted the midsole blue, which mimics the look of the midsole of the Nike Cortez. And then for the bottom, we have this white colored rubber outsole, and running from heel to toe, we have this herringbone style traction pattern. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like any other Nike Book 1, so I personally prefer to go up half a size. My foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I've always gone with a size 10.5 in the Book 1, and for this pair, it fits me just the same. So I personally don't understand how people go true to size in these. They just fit snug all around. So by going up that half size, it fits a lot more comfortable. I have a lot more room for my toes to breathe, and especially for casual use, to me, it fits a lot better. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel quite nice underfoot. Again, this is coming strictly from a casual user's perspective, but the combination of the full-length Cushlon with the Zoom Air underneath the heel, it gives me a good amount of cushioning with springiness as well. And add to the fact we have that TPU sidewall, that gives you a little bit more support and structure, so it doesn't feel like it's overly soft and mushy. The only thing you have to make sure of is that you get your size right, because this shoe can be a little bit snug if you get the incorrect size. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship, So for the most part, the material quality on the shoe was really solid. It's predominantly crafted out of genuine leather, which is really nice to see. I'm so used to overly synthetic feeling basketball sneakers, so by having actual genuine leathers on this shoe, it's a really nice change of pace. And I thought the overall build of the shoe was decent. Aside from maybe the paint job on the midsole, I thought this was a little bit sloppy. But in terms of the build of the upper, it was pretty flawless. I thought the panels, at least for my pair, were consistently sized and shaped, and it was relatively free of any major glue stains. So end result, I was very pleased with how these were in hand. So with all of that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up, and I'll show you guys how these look. All in all, this is a great colorway that pays homage to Nike's past. Again, I'm wearing these strictly for casual use, so I think this is a really significant upgrade over the classic Cortez from a comfort standpoint. It's night and day on foot. To me at least, it feels a lot more comfortable, and it still retains that spirit of that classic white, red, and blue colorway. At the end of the day though, I know the Book 1 isn't for everyone. It gets a lot of heat for being like a safe design, but I think that's why it works for me from an actual casual use perspective, because even though it's a basketball shoe, it almost looks like an upgraded Air Force 1 in some respects. So that's why I think it really works off the court as well. So leave your thoughts down below, let me know what do you guys think about this colorway. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'll link my social media accounts, all of that stuff down below. So be sure to follow me there as well, and appreciate all of your love and support, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.